Nearly 100 distressed buyers of Skyline Beverly Park residential project are protesting after the builder failed to deliver flats on time. The project on Amritsar Main Road was supposed to be completed by 2009 and purchasers had paid more than 90% of the money, but the builder has failed to meet the deadline and is now demanding more money and is forcing purchasers to register the flat without getting the occupancy certificate and other clearances. An FIR too has been registered at the Amritsar police station. My colleague Harish caught up with a few of the protesters. Let's listen in.
We booked the flat in my case, it was in 2007. And then it was to be delivered by 2010, including the grace period. Since then till date, there is no indication of getting the possession. Even the completion part of it is also, according to the recent assessment made by our professional, there are architects and all, jointly with this, police people, they have made an on-spot assessment. They have assessed it as still 35% of the job is remaining. So no hopes of, sorting out in spite of all our best efforts. We all cooperated. We extended all kinds of help, what they asked from us. In spite of that, this is only dragging on and we are not getting any indication how to overcome this.
So we have met them several times. In fact, we formed a steering committee about 4 years ago to cooperate with them, and we understood that they have some financial difficulties. And in fact, in the association we collected, I have almost about 54 people have given post-dated checks, or undated checks rather.
Or amounts not due.
Amounts not due actually as of date. And this amounts to almost about 5.5 crore rupees. And there are also another 50-60 people ready to give this kind of post-dated checks in favor of the association. And he said he will not recognize the association. And he says, I don't want to deal with any association. My agreement is with the individual people. They should only come and talk to me individually.
Yeah, I have taken loan and we are paying rent also because I booked it in 2011 and he said he will give it in 2012. And I sold my 2-bedroom flat and that money also I put it in that, and we came nearby that we can do the interior when he promised 2012. And rent also we are paying, and as the cost of living has gone so high, it is very difficult for us and we don't have shelter. My son works.
Also, he doesn't come forward to meet us also. Whenever we call, someone from his customer care calls us and that's all. And they're clueless. He himself never comes forward to meet us.
Putting you in trouble, making you sleepless. So he's harassing, putting unwanted things and harassing the people here. He's not coming forward to talk to the people also. He's avoiding the people whenever you go to his office.
I want to ask him, how can we register an apartment which is not complete, which doesn't have any of the statutory clearances? I have myself personally written 3 letters to the company, including to the managing director of the company, who has signed my agreement. They have not even bothered to reply to my letter, asking for copies in which I have asked for copies of the legal and statutory compliances. Nothing has come. Now, if we register this, how can I stay in this apartment? There is no water, there is no power connection, there is no sewage, and half the block is still totally uncompleted. We cannot live in this.
Well, in fact, there we have it. The buyers of this apartment absolutely in distress. They have spent their life savings on the apartments here, but the apartments which were due to complete in the year 2009 are still in the pipeline. Added to that, the builders announcing that there are extra costs involved and are charging 6 to 7 lakh rupees per apartment, which many buyers are not able to afford and are questioning as to why such a huge amount is being charged extra. Whereas in 2009 itself, the apartments were supposed to be ready. It has been a delay of almost 5 years. If there is anything, then the builders owe money to these buyers is what they are going on to state. On the other hand, they have also accused Skyline Construction of avoiding the questions being posed by them, in turn threatening them whenever they have tried to contact them, is what they have said. Now they have also approached the police officials in this regard, and a complaint has been filed at the Amritsar police station but the police officials have registered an FIR, although whether the construction officials, whether the builders are being questioned on the same is not clear at the moment. What is even surprising is the fact that Skyline Construction Apartments here in Amritahalli has not received an NOC. It doesn't have an occupancy certificate. There are no connections regarding water or sanitary pipelines as yet, and we believe that the builders are trying to force these buyers to register their apartments even before the necessary clearances are put in place, which has once again put them in a spot of bother. Deciding that enough was enough after yesterday's DLF incident. Today, the buyers of Skyline Apartments have come out on the streets and are staging a protest. They are also saying that the builders are trying to turn the table against them by charging 6 to 7 lakh rupees extra, and by showing that all the buyers had defaulted on the money, and that's the reason why there has been a delay. We have the Skyline Constructions representative Raghav joining us over the phone line. Mr. Raghav, what do you have to say about all these allegations? Your builder group is being accused of cheating these people.
No, we are doing all the business in a legal way. We have not cheated any of the customers. Whatever money we have collected from our customers, we have invested on the building, and it can be seen the building is almost ready.
But it was supposed to be ready 5 years ago, is that right?
No, it's not exactly right.
Okay.
We had only for few customers we had promised it to give in the year 2009.
Okay.
But for most of the customers, they have booked it only after 2009, 10, 12. Many of the customers have booked even in 2013 also. So it is not true that all customers have booked during that period. Only a handful of customers during the pre-launch offer had booked earlier. Otherwise, most of them have booked after 2009, 2010, and even in 2013, people have booked it.
Now, Mr. Raghav, many of your buyers are accusing you of charging extra now. The deadline is already over. You had promised that it will be ready within a year. One woman said that she bought it in 2012, which was said that it will be ready in 2013, but it's not so. So now you all are charging extra just to show that these buyers have defaulted on the money.
No, we are not charging extra. Whatever we are charging is as per agreement, and it is covered within the agreement. We are not charging anything extra.
Right, and a police case has been registered in this regard. How exactly are you dealing with that?
Police case has been registered, and we have clarified to the police, and they are convinced that there is no cheating or there is no misappropriation.
Now, Mr. Raghav, isn't it wise for the...
I would like to one more add up to you that around 50 people have already registered and taken over the flats.
But Mr. Raghav, there is no necessary clearances given. There is no occupancy certificate given for the apartments. Is that right?
We have applied for the occupancy certificate. We are awaiting for it anytime.
But how can you register the apartments without the occupancy certificate?
Some of the customers have taken over the apartment for interior works, and they have paid the full amount and taken over it.
So is it true that the group is trying to force these buyers to register their apartments even before the occupancy certificate is given?
So we are asking people to pay up and take over the apartments.
But the occupancy certificate has not come. The civic authorities are supposed to inspect these apartments and give it the occupancy certificate.
We have applied for the occupancy certificate.
But until it arrives, can it be registered? Is it not right for the occupancy certificate to come first?
No, we can register it.
I would disagree on that point. But Mr. Raghav, another point that I would like to stress upon here, many of the buyers are claiming that the group is threatening them, is not responding to them.
That is not true. That is not at all true. Whatever we are doing it in a legal way. We are not threatening anybody. We are not forcing anybody.
Have you spoken to any of these protesters? They have taken to the streets today.
No, we have been speaking to them. Our representatives have been in touch with them for a long time. We have been sending emails, letters, over the phone also we have been in touch. And there are some vested interests who are trying to defame us and take some advantage in this entire episode. That's why they are, pushing people to form a group and do this protest and other things. But most of the other customers, they are not interested in this. Many of them have already taken over their flats.
Okay, but...
and some of them, they want to reduce the amount, reduce the charges. That's why they are trying to pressurize us, and that's how all these things happen.
They are saying the exact same thing about the builders, Mr. Raghav. They are saying that you all are trying to hike up the money by and trying to show that these buyers have actually defaulted.
No, we have not hiked up anything. Whatever we are claiming is as per the agreement.
Right, and also, Mr. Raghav, isn't it unfair to ask these buyers to take over their apartment without the occupancy certificate when the rules clearly state that they cannot occupy an apartment without getting the certificate? What happens if the BBMP doesn't give the OC?
We have applied for the occupancy certificate. It is awaited any time. People can take over and start their interior works and the work. Before they move into the apartments, we would be handing over the occupancy certificate to them, and we would be getting the occupancy certificate, and there won't be any problem.
Mr. Raghav, would you like to clarify all these doubts in our studios?
Hello?
Would you like to clarify all these questions this evening with the protesters in our studio?
Yeah, definitely. We are ready to come with the documents and meet up with you.
Right, Mr. Raghav. Thank you for speaking to us and sharing all those details. Well, that was the representative of Skyline Apartments who went on to state that the occupancy certificate is on the way and that the deadline was not 2009. It was just for a few people to whom they had told that the apartments will be ready in 2009. For various others who have booked the apartments in 2010, 11, 12, the deadline was much later. Mr. Raghav even went on to state that the occupancy certificate will be given to these residents if they take charge of their apartment and if they start off with all the interior works that they require. Before they actually start living in the apartment, the builder will hand over the OCs. What Mr. Raghav has gone on to state, who is a representative of the Skyline Constructions, who has in fact gone on record and said that he will come to our studios with all the required documents and will clarify all the doubts of these protesting buyers.